You got in my body like tattoo, boy. Call me shy.
I took it 1 year, link up.
Shy.
And I go to your body like
Shy. Dream taking me on, baby. I love you, and I want you to know that. I'm there for you.
Hey guys, it's Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I filmed this makeup look. I used my Fenty Beauty products again. I wanted to give it another shot because I had some of you comment in my last video to do a video with me using the products in my routine and kind of give it another chance and see how I like it. Now I went ahead and I did that. I used the primer, I used the foundation, I put it in my routine. You know, I set my face with my powder, I did all that stuff. So let's see how this holds up today, okay? With the way that I did it, I hopefully it holds up longer than expected, or longer than 4 hours. But anyway, you guys, I came up with this look right here. It's a simple half cut crease and I'm loving the way that this look turned out. I used my Trophy Wife highlighter, of course. You guys can see all the glitter and the shine going on my face right now, but that's what I used. And yeah, and on my lips I used a liquid lipstick from the drugstore. Yes. But anyway, I'm done talking, y'all. Like, I'm just feeling this makeup look and I'm feeling myself. But if you want to see how I did this look, then of course continue to watch. Thumbs up this video if you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Just subscribe. And yeah, I'm also going to, when I'm doing a voiceover, because I usually do my voiceovers in the evening when I'm about to upload the video, I'm going to let you guys know then how the foundation held up, if it did anything different, if I liked it, all that good stuff. I'm going to let you guys know when I do my voiceover. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay guys, jumping right in. I just went in with the Fenty primer as my primer today. You guys, I used this primer again. I used the foundation again. I set my face with translucent powder like I would normally do on my primers. And I still got oily. Like, I literally got oily 2 hours into the day. Maybe like an hour or two into the day, I got greasy as hell. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my case is different. I mean, I know a lot of you guys on my last video said you experienced the same thing. I just thought, I don't know. So this is definitely going back to the store. I'm definitely returning these. I mean, I did keep her highlighter, her contour, and I also got her lip gloss. It's just these two products were not made for my skin. That's just the way it's gonna be. I mean, that's just the way it is. It didn't work. I still got oily. I tried, and it just didn't work. So I'm definitely taking this back to the store. I just want to let you guys know that it just didn't work the second time, even after setting my face. So yeah, just that's a mini update on this collection. But yeah, you guys. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer as my primer. That's what I use as my primer. I don't use regular primers. I just feel like concealer works better for me, you know? And then I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer with a translucent powder. And I'm using my Violet Voss Pro palette as my eyeshadow palette for today. I'm grabbing that orange color right there, and that's going to be my transition color. It's a really nice palette. I did a review on this palette. If you guys want to see that, I'm going to put the link to that video down below. It's a pretty good palette. It's just a little bit pricey. It's like $75. So if you can afford that, this palette is not like a must-have. You don't have to own this palette. If you have the Morphe 35 palette or the Juvia's Place Nubian 1 palette, you're good. You don't need this palette like that. So it's just a nice palette. It's just like, it's really big though, like it's really bulky. But anywho, I'm using all those orange colors in there as my transition color, and then I went in back with the other color right there, the Ashley color, and I just put that in my crease. As you guys can see, the color is not actually showing up. I don't know why it's not showing up, but the color, that color I was putting was not even showing up. So I don't understand what's going on. And then I went back in with that color. As you guys can see, Courtney. I went in with Courtney and it still was not showing up. I do not know what was going on. but it just wasn't showing up on my eyes. No joke. I'm like, what the hell? So anyway, I just went in with another palette. That's the Nubian, no, the Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette. I went back in that palette and I used like that dark brown shade in there just to give me the deep, to deepen up the crease like I was trying to do with the other palette, the other color. But anyway, that's what I did. So I went in with the other palette, and then I went into my Kathleen Lights palette and I grabbed that, sorry, and I grabbed that black shade just to give my crease, just to deepen it more, to give it more depth. And yeah, but yeah, I don't know what was going on with that palette. For some reason the colors, the dark colors weren't showing up on my eyes. I don't know. But anywho, so now I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease. I'm using a concealer to do that, but to do like a soft half cut crease today. So yeah, I'm just going to use my flat top brush to kind of give me a nice half cut crease. I've been doing cut creases, you guys, for a while now. Whenever I mastered, well, I haven't actually mastered doing it, but I feel like I'm pretty good, so whenever I felt like I was pretty good at cut creases, I started doing it all the time. And it just makes your look smooth and nice and clean, when you cut your crease before you put on your lid color. I don't know, I just feel like it looks much better. But anyway, then I'm going to go back into that same Viola Voss palette, and I'm grabbing the color Abigail, and that's just going to go on my lead color. So yeah, it pretty much looks like the concealer, but I was going for that kind of color. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pack that on my lead. It's a nice color, it's not too bad. It's a nice color. It's just like I said, this palette is not right or die. You do not have to own it. Anywho, I'm going back with that black shade that I used to deepen up my crease. I'm just using that to blend out the edges of the part that I cut, just to blend it back into the crease color, so we don't see any rough edges, because you don't want to see any rough edges, okay? And then I'm going to line my eyes. I'm using the NYX matte liquid liner. I'm literally running out of this liner, you guys, no joke. But you guys already know I love this liner. This is all I use. I don't use any liner else. This is literally all I use. If I run out of it, which I am out of it, I'm going to go buy another one. That's just, you guys are gonna just don't even bother. This is all I use. This liner is all I use, okay? And then I'm going to go in with this lashes. This is the lashes by Roge and Roge, and it's in the style Slayer. It's a really nice lash. I like the way that it makes my look. So that's what I'm going to use as my lashes. And then I'm going to go ahead and conceal. I'm using the ColourPop No Filter concealer. I've been using this concealer, you guys. Oh, I love it. The more I use it, the more I fall in love with it. The way that it blends out, the way that it makes you look, it blends out so effortlessly, and it's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. It's just nice. It's really nice. I really, really like it. If you haven't gotten yours yet, please get it. It's only $6, and it's worth the $6. It's amazing. Like, I've never loved any concealer as much as I love this one. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out with my Maybelline Beauty Blender, and then I'm using the parts that I use to apply my foundation to kind of blend out the edges of the concealer, so that we do not see any harsh lines. I don't like seeing harsh lines, y'all. So this really works to kind of cover up those harshness and blend it into your skin. And then I went in with my Fenty Beauty contour stick. That's in the color Espresso. You guys already know from my first review that I love this contour stick. I just love it. It blends out so nice, and I really, really like it. So that's what I'm going to use for my contour today. As you guys can see, it really does blend out really nice. And if you haven't gotten anything from this collection, just get this contour. Seriously, get it. If you're my shade, just get it. And also get Trophy Wife highlighter. Those are the two things I'm absolutely in love with from this collection. But yeah, I'm just blending everything out. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my nose contour as well. Like, I love liquid contour. I've always contoured with powder, but ever since I started getting into makeup, I've always contoured with like powder contours. But now that I started using this liquid one, I'm in love with it. Like, I'm in love with liquid contour, no joke. But anyway, now I'm just going to go ahead and set my concealer. I'm using the Sacha Buttercup powder to set my concealer. That's pretty much all I use. I either use this or I use my Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium to deep. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and kind of set the contour, because whenever you contour with a liquid, you want to set it, or with a cream contour, whatever you use, you want to set it. So I'm using my Ulta contour kit to kind of set my contour. And then I'm using a powder. Now what I usually do is I dip my stippling brush into my pressed powder, and I just use that to dust off the excess powder from my powder that I used to highlight to set my concealer. Yo, I can talk. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. So that's what I usually do, and it works really well. You just want to dip your brush into your face powder and just dust off the excess powder, and it just blends out into your skin, and it blends out really, really nice. And then I'm going to use the same powder to kind of set my entire face. I've been using this powder for a while now. Well, not for a while, for like a couple of days, and I actually like it. It's not bad. I got it from Sephora. It's the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. It's pretty good. And then I'm going to go ahead and kind of contour again, because whenever I set my face, my contour kind of disappears. So I went back in to kind of contour again. And then I'm also going to go ahead and set the contour on my nose as well. And then I went in with a black eyeliner to kind of line my waterline to make it a little bit smokier, you know, just to give me that dangerous eye look, you know. That's what I'm doing. And then my Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife. Oh God, I love this highlighter, you guys. I don't know if I can put it down. I really like it. It's the best thing from that collection, in my opinion. It just gives you that glow, that right glow, you know. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and glow up, you know, glow up that face. I know this highlighter thing might be a little too much for some people, but I love my highlighter to pop, so that's why I put on that much. If you don't like to put on a lot, you don't have to put on a lot. Just put on whatever you're comfortable with. And now I'm just lining my lips with the NYX Espresso lip liner. And then I went back in with my Milani Adorable liquid lipstick. It's a really pretty nude. It's perfect for dark skin. And then I set my face with my Pixi setting spray. And that is it for this video, you guys. If you do enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Oh, I highlighted my brow bone as well. I'm sorry, y'all. I highlighted my brow bone with a highlighter that I had laying around. And then I set my face. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
You got in my body like tattoo, boy. Call me Shia.
I took it 1 year. Link up.
Shia.
And I go to your body like
Shia. Dream taking me on, baby.